Hello there and welcome back to my series from GetExBoyfriendBackFast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now today's video is going to focus on how you can make your ex-boyfriend truly realize himself that he can't live without you, to really bring him back fast. It's just amazing, isn't it, how things can go so completely wrong after a breakup, especially when it's a man who leaves a woman. You simply can't get yourself thinking clearly since that dreaded day. And in your absolute desperate state, you find yourself going off chasing him and screaming at him, saying you can't live without him, and pleading for him to come back. Of course, you never would have acted that way before, but right now it's just so impossible to get control of your emotions. But of course, right now you're only sending very strong messages to him that he is in complete control over you, and that he can have you back whenever it's good for him. Instead of following such a hopeless strategy, you have to learn how to make your ex-boyfriend see he can't live without you. Only then will you bring him back fast. You see, the thing is, your ex-boyfriend knows you well, and he is already almost certain that you love him so much, you're going to do anything you can try to get him back. And in fact, you probably already have proven that to him in the way you've been acting. But by constantly calling him and trying to contact him in every way, and always happening to bump into him in public places, all you're doing is making his ego get bigger and bigger and allowing him to be the king on the top of the hill, simply smiling as you continually wear yourself down. That's, of course, not going to get you anywhere, and if you truly want to bring him back fast, you're going to have to follow the only strategy that works to make him see that he can't live without you. Think about it this way. There's absolutely no way somebody can possibly miss something that is always around them. And therefore, as long as you continually put yourself so close to him, there is no way he's ever going to realize how much he needs you. That's not how to make your ex-boyfriend see he can't live without you. But as soon as you immediately stop any form of trying to get close to him and contacting him, and begin to get things back in proper order the way they should be, there will be a lot more balance in the relationship, so it's not you being the one who has to come crawling back. Of course, that's easier said than done because it might take an army right now to pull you away from your ex-boyfriend. But you're going to have the self-control and discipline it takes in order to stay away from him for at least a few weeks, because you're going to be absolutely amazed at how much it is worth it later on. You're going to have to occupy your time with other things now in order to make sure that you're not constantly thinking of your ex. And to do this, you're probably going to have to need the help of family and those close around you. There's a good chance you haven't been spending enough time with other people in your life because of your relationship, and therefore it's time to get back together with them again. The love and support they can offer you is going to be very important to getting back the confidence you need. Make sure that you especially focus on spending a great deal of time with your old girlfriends again, and always look your best when you go out. This will also be a great time now to just happen to run into your ex-boyfriend and make sure that he notices what an incredibly desirable woman you are, just like you were before, and now that and how much he is missing you from his life. He will realize that his plan is not working at all, since you're not simply sitting at home thinking about him constantly waiting for his call. And based on the way you look right now, there's a good chance you're going to find yourself out with another guy really soon. He won't be able to resist being attracted to you again a second time, because he's not going to want to lose what he thought he still had. At this point, you are able to regain a sense of balance in the relationship, and things are mostly back to normal now. Things are the way they should be, because your ex-boyfriend is now interested in you again the way he used to be, and now he's going to try to make contact with you. This is where you have to get even tougher, though, and continue to remain unavailable. You have to make things the way they were at the very beginning of the relationship when he was chasing you, because he believed you were almost impossible to get. When the harder you played hard to get, the more it got him to chase you. You want to recreate those conditions all over again to bring him back. You want to truly follow the advice here for how to make your ex-boyfriend see he can't live without you, to make him think he has lost you forever, in order to make his mind begin the process of missing you. Take him on a wild chase, but don't make it so hard that he becomes discouraged. Always just remain that one step ahead of him, so to speak, to make him constantly guessing, and you will make him truly feel that he will need you in his life. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the Ex-Boyfriend Guru, the Ex-Boyfriend Guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends, and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.